even though The Color Purple debuted to mixed reviews. When it comes time to announce that year's Tony Awards, The Color Purple receives an unprecedented 11 nominations.
I was happy for the cast and the company because, you know, we work so hard. We work so hard. Every single person involved works really hard. This is not an easy one. And it was just nice to see that we were recognized.
And then, when it comes time to announce the winners...
The American Theater Wing's Tony Award goes to The Color Purple.
It was really shocking, and I was so happy because, you know, I got a chance to say just how thankful I am to so many people.
First, to the brilliant Alice Walker, for the courage, thank you for allowing these characters to come through you. And I want to thank my cast, from the youngest Chauncey to the wisest Lou, for whose shoulders I stand on every night. And the reason I can stand here and accept this because there's no way I can do this by myself. I love you. You're brilliant.
But it wasn't just industry insiders that were taking notice. Audiences were raving about the show.
It took me 45 years to fly, and I flew just to see The Color Purple.
Most powerful thing I've seen on Broadway in 20 years.
The stage performance was great.
The music was just excellent.
I was just amazed by the talent that was up there tonight.
Phenomenal. I was blown away.
They did a great job.
It had me in tears.
It was beautiful. Made me want to just jump up and shout.
But they weren't just taking away a memorable entertainment experience. They were taking away an important lesson in living.
It inspires you to be a better person. Life changes. And if you're hanging there, you're going to win.
Discovering that within every person there is love.
Oh my God, that there is always hope in life.
There's beauty in everybody.
Look what God have done. Yes, Lord. What a blessing, what a blessing.
When people come in to see the musical of The Color Purple, when they leave, I want them to feel that they can now begin to unshackle themselves. It's really important to happiness on this planet to be free.
The most fabulous part of this experience is standing in the theater and standing on the aisle and looking in at the audience and watching the faces.
This audience is half black, half white, half men, half women, half young, half old, and everybody's crying.
I think more than anything, people leave that theater feeling good. Even the guy who maybe has some of Mr. in him.
People are so moved. Oftentimes I get from people, this was a spiritual experience for me. You were able to open my heart up in a way that I haven't been thinking to do.
I've had other people outside of the stage door tell me, in tears, I'm going to live my life differently from this day forward now that I've seen this show.
Women crying on my shoulder, saying that they are victims of abuse and that they have been inspired to not go further with the abuse. There are people's lives that are being changed simply by being in that space.
Soon the show sells out months in advance, and theatergoers arrive from all over the country just to see the production.
We get busloads of people. The majority of our audience are out-of-towners that have come just to see The Color Purple. First-time New Yorkers, first-time theatergoers. And they're coming just open and ready. They've saved up their money. They took that bus, and they're here to have this wonderful experience.
Yet, what was really impressive about audiences was that they were predominantly African American. The Color Purple was changing the color of attendance on Broadway.
Broadway has not been an art form that's appealed to the African American community in any sort of strong way. Last year, the League of New York Theaters published their market research report and showed that only 3.8% of the entire year's audience was represented by the African American community. And we were watching night after night after night, really about a 50-50 mix of audience. What's really been remarkable and phenomenal is the way that The Color Purple is bringing African American and non-African American, white, Caucasian audiences together in one room to share an emotional journey.
Every night I can tell when it is a predominantly African American house and when it is a predominantly Caucasian house, because African Americans have a way of just drawing you in, and they want to be up on there with you. And I cannot tell you how many nights when I say hell no, somebody's talking back to me, okay?
Hell no!